This is the show that spotlights the slip-ups and salutes the bloopers that made movie history. From props that wander to wardrobes that change with scene, we've got every mistake covered. This is movie gaffes, glitches, and goofs.
On this superhero and supervillain edition of movie Gaffes, Glitches, and Goofs, a door that's left wide open in one shot is suddenly seen closed in the next as this robotic supervillain makes his crash entry into the scene in this 1984 sci-fi action adventure. A museum painting miraculously repairs itself after being covered in paint while smiling supervillain poses in this 1989 superhero classic. And a desk lamp somehow manages to survive getting thrown into a wall and smashed into bits in this 2002 web-slinging adventure helmed by director Sam Raimi. Hello everyone, I'm Jules. Welcome to this edition of movie Gaffes, Glitches, and Goofs. A continuity error in movies occurs when there's an inconsistency in the details of a scene between different shots. This could be anything from a prop changing position to differences in the actor's clothing, or even the changes in weather from shot to shot. On a movie set, it's the job of a script supervisor to track every detail of the script's continuity, ensuring uniformity between scenes and shots. They keep a close eye on everything, purposely making sure that props don't move or change position from scene to scene. They usually catch a mistake before the cameras roll, but every now and then they miss something. Our first goof comes from the 1984 movie Terminator, helmed by director James Cameron. In the scene you're about to watch, the Terminator, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, arrives at a police station. The police sergeant at the front desk tells him he'll have to wait. Schwarzenegger utters the iconic line, "I'll be back," and exits, leaving the door wide open. And this is when the gaffe occurs, because seconds later, a car crashes through that same front door, which has suddenly closed itself. Let's roll the film.
I'm a friend of Sarah Connor. I was told that she's here. Could I see her, please?
No, can't see her. She's making a statement.
Where is she?
Look, it may take a while. Want to wait? There's a bench over there.
I'll be back.
In 1989, actors Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, and Kim Basinger joined forces to make Batman, directed by Tim Burton. In this scene coming up, Nicholson, playing Batman's arch-villain, the Joker, enters an art museum and instructs his gang of thugs to trash the paintings. One of them marches up to a portrait and covers them with red handprints. That's when this glitch occurs. Seconds later, Nicholson poses next to a small statue in the background that we can see. The portrait should still be covered with red handprints, but now is perfectly fine. Let's roll the film.
Black and white, red and green. The funkiest thing you've ever seen.
In 2002, Marvel Comics produced their first superhero blockbuster film, Spiderman, starring actors Tobey Maguire, Willem Dafoe, and Kristen Dunst, became an overnight hit and paved the way for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In the scene we're about to show you, in his secret identity as Peter Parker, is practicing shooting webs at various objects in his bedroom. One of those objects is a large desk lamp that he hits and pulls off a shelf, sending it crashing into a wall behind him. And that's when this goof occurs, because just a few seconds later, we will see the same lamp, fully restored, sitting right back on the shelf it was pulled off of. Let's roll the film.
What's going on in there?
I'm exercising. I'm not dressed yet, May.
Well, you're acting so strangely, Peter.
Okay, thanks.
As you can see, no one's perfect, even in Hollywood. I'm Jules. Thank you for watching. And the next time you go to the movies, don't forget to look for Gaffes, Glitches, and Goofs.